Hello, hello. Say hi when you jump on so I know that you're here. And if the red is missing from the top, that means you're watching replay. So type in hashtag replay so I can say hi. Okay, I'm just getting my stuff organized, you guys. I'm running late. Running late. Let me see if I have any oil. Guys, I need to clean my room really, really badly. Really, really bad. So tonight we are going to make sugar scrub, and we'll make a couple different ones. Oh, you guys, I need to grab my sugar. Hold on a second. We've got two different types of sugar we're going to use. Hold on. If I can get out without killing myself will be the question. Okay, I'm going to move these because these are going to fall. One sec, you guys. All right. Grab that guy. Hey, Dana. Hey, Kathleen. Hello, hello. Hey, Brenda. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I had to work a little late tonight. Of course, when I schedule a live, this is why I don't schedule them. It's because I never know. So I scheduled this one, and then I was like running downstairs grabbing my ingredients because I was a little longer than I thought it was going to be. But it's okay. It's okay. We got this. So we are going to do sugar scrubs tonight. And if you have sensitive skin, I suggest using brown sugar in your sugar scrub. And if you really want the exfoliating, then I would use a more coarse sugar, like sugar cane. I'll show you both here. But I don't have any brown sugar, so I need to make some, which you guys have watched me make 1,000 times now. But I like fresh brown sugar, so I try to do it all the time. You guys see my hair right here? It looks like it's gray. Yep, nope, that's cover up that like got in my hair today, and I was trying to get it out because I had a meeting, so I was like tucking it behind. I'm a hot mess today. Hot mess. Hey, Denise. Hey, Diane. Hey, Mary. So we're gonna need quite a bit of brown sugar because we're gonna do a couple of these. So I'm just gonna make a batch here. So you just take sugar and not that. Let's not do that again. You fell over. Okay. My molasses stuck to my paper and took you with it. And molasses. And then you just mix it in and it makes brown sugar. That's all brown sugar is. If you guys didn't know that, if you haven't been on my previous lives. So I just need to make some really quick. So we have it for our sugar scrubs. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Emma. Welcome in. So tonight we are making sugar scrubs, but right this moment I'm making brown sugar because I don't have any. And I usually make my brown sugar fresh when I use it to cook. And I used it last time. I don't have any more, so I gotta make it really quick. Your hairdresser is 30 and she wears her hair gray. I can't do it. I can't do it. But, so like when I use my Dray shampoo, it like turns your hair like white. So my husband was like, oh, that's what you're gonna look like. I'm not there yet. But you know what's interesting? I don't remember any of my grandmas ever having gray hair. I think they all dyed their hair until they passed away. None of them had gray hair, which is kind of interesting. Some people embrace it and some people don't. My family obviously never did. We are doing sugar scrubs. We're gonna do a couple different kinds. I'm just making my brown sugar first though, because we're gonna do a brown sugar scrub too. I have sensitive skin, so, and so do my kids, so I try to do, you know, batches of stuff that would be good for sensitive skin as well. Now, brown sugar is just a softer sugar with the molasses in it, so it's not as coarse way. It's better for your sensitive skin. I will be expecting my hair to be highlighted when they are getting me ready for my funeral. See, I think it's a thing. I don't know. I just was thinking back and I was like, you know, I don't remember any of my grandparents having gray hair. I think they all dyed their hair. So funny. So I'm just mixing in this sugar, making brown sugar. We're making quite a big batch of brown sugar, but I just got to get it all mixed in here. And then we can start. But I didn't have time to prep, so here I'm prepping with you. So dark brown sugar, just more molasses. Yes, it is just more molasses. So we're doing a light brown sugar right now, and I'll actually want to go a little bit darker, so I'll just show you. But yeah, you just add more molasses to it, and it makes the dark brown sugar. I do that all the time. I'm always scrolling off the lives, always. It's so easy to do. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more molasses because I do want this a little darker. Well, stop doing that, Emma. Stop scrolling out. Okay. Yep, so if you want darker brown sugar, you just keep adding molasses until it gets to the darkness that you like. But you guys, this brown sugar is so much better than store-bought brown sugar. Fresh brown sugar is amazing. And your goal is to get the molasses chunks out and spread in, and that's what's gonna make it darker too. Sometimes I'm kind of lazy and I leave some molasses chunks in it because it's all gonna melt in my recipe anyways, but if you wanna do it right, you really need to get all that molasses out and it will start turning. Hey Connie, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. You just try to like it and it scrolls. Oh no! What kind of molasses? So I just use Grandma's molasses. The original Grandma's molasses. Look it, I need to get more. I make a lot of brown sugar. But that's all I use. And then just sugar. So you just do the two. As you can see, we're getting this quite a bit darker than it was just a few minutes ago. And it's more, I didn't really pour that much more in. It's more of me like really working out all of the molasses chunks. And I just use a fork. There's your brown sugar, super easy. And then you just cook with it. You can store it the same as you would normal brown sugar. I tend to not only make enough to maybe get 1 or 2 days out of it because I use it so much, but okay, I'm just stirring the rest of this thing because I don't want this molasses to go in chunks and be sticky in there. Okay, got it mixed. Sprinkle canceled you out. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate it. It helps me a ton. Does it store well? Yep, it stores just like regular brown sugar. Actually, I feel like it stores better. It stays softer longer. It's definitely, I don't know. You want it in an airtight container. But yeah. You only buy sugar to make hummingbird food? Well, you have to buy it now to make some sugar scrub. How many pounds of sugar do you buy at a time? So, I don't know, usually like 20 pounds. 20 pounds? Because I think they come in like 10-pound things. I usually get 2 at a time. But I get mine at Costco. So they're the big guys. You guys, we have a lot of people here. Did you guys see my post before I got on? The couch that Kaylee found today? She got a steal of a deal, you guys. Steal of a deal. It was in a really nice area and it was super well taken care of. And it's so big. It's like the perfect movie couch. So I'm excited. Okay, so we're just gonna do a regular sugar scrub to begin with. So I'm gonna move this to the side. I say that like I can just move it to the side. My room is so bad. It's so bad, so bad. Okay, so all I do is use coconut oil in mine. So we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of coconut oil. I'm going to scoop out 1/2 cup. It would take me years to go through 20 pounds of sugar. Yeah, we go through a lot of it. We cook a lot, we bake a lot. We make a lot of different weird stuff like sugar scrubs. So I go through sugar a lot. Now I need some more. This actually has a little 1/2 cup on it, so I'm trying to get to that 1/2 cup point. Just hard to see. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love coconut oil. It smells so good. We're about 1/2 cup there. So 1/2 cup going in the bowl. Guys, I'm not really an exact measurer. I just kind of estimate. And then we're going to do 1/4 cup. Oh gosh, I forgot my 1/4 cup. Hold on a second. Guys, I wasn't prepared. Wasn't prepared. Yes, you can use jojoba oil. You can do almond oil. You can do baby oil. It's going to be a little more liquidy than if you use coconut oil, but coconut oil breaks down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And you're breaking it down as a sugar scrub anyway, so it doesn't matter. I actually use baby oil sometimes in my bath bombs. I just get the big jug of baby oil. I love I think it's jojoba oil. I shouldn't say words because probably totally killing that. And I'm using actual sugar cane. So this is my sugar. And I'm going to do 1/4 cup. Like so. And I, like, you know I do, because you've been on my lives, I love my vitamin E oil. I just spilled geranium oil everywhere. Ooh, that's gonna smell good here in a second. So I got my vitamin E oil. I'm gonna put a few drops of vitamin E oil in there. You do not have to add this, totally optional. But I'm making this for myself, so I am putting what I want in it. And I am gonna do peppermint. So I'm gonna do a peppermint scrub. Pronounced jojoba. Jojoba oil? Jojoba. I should probably give up right now. Okay. Did I even get close to that? Probably not. So I'm putting a few drops of peppermint in there. I love like the fresh scent of peppermint in my scrub. And then you just mix it together, you guys. Get the coconut oil all mixed in with the sugar. And you want to make sure it's incorporated really well. To get this nice gritty exfoliant. So we just did a peppermint scrub. I'm gonna point this up to you here a second. So that is a peppermint scrub. And all I do is just throw it into, I usually will make more than this, but this is like, if you do 1 cup, double the recipe, you'll have it. This is like the size of like a mini mason jar instead of a bigger one. But I just end up scooping it into my mason jar. You guys, it smells so good. So good. Let me get this out of the way. So we can get all of this. I'm going to use the same bowl for all of them. Just because I don't really, I'm making them for myself. So to get a big mason jar, you're definitely going to double this recipe. This is more for like one of those 8-ounce smaller jars. Dipping this off my spoon. I'll look at comments in just a second. Okay, so there's your sugar scrub. You'll definitely want to do a double recipe to fill up a big mason jar, but if you're just doing the little bath size ones, the 8-ounce, this is perfect. It'll fill the whole jar. So this is our peppermint sugar scrub that we just did. And all I do is I put the lid on and put it by my bath. Now, if you're doing gifts, I like to put ribbons on them and make them all pretty with a tag with the ingredients that are in it and list what it is. But so this is peppermint. So I am going to actually write on it though, so I know what it is. So I'm not confusing myself later on when I'm taking a bath. So I'm just going to put a P on the top for peppermint. Hi, Dory. Hey, Levon. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Katie. The moisturize and exfoliate at the same time. You guys, you're, oh my gosh, when you use sugar scrub, your skin feels like a baby's butt. I love exfoliating my legs, like my whole body, but you can just use it on a can. I got a case of the large mason jars at yard sale last year for $5. That's an amazing deal. Amazing deal. Okay, so let's just move on to the next one because we're gonna make a few of them, and I got geranium oil like all over the place, you guys. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do a lemon scrub. So if you guys zesty lemon, you guys into that? We're gonna do a zesty lemon. So this one is 1 cup of sugar. And I will post all the recipes like I always do after the live so you can have them. Okay, so 1 cup of sugar. And then it's 1/4 cup. Where's my 4th cup? Didn't I just use, oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side somewhere. 1/4 cup of coconut oil. We're gonna clear out this jar tonight. Maybe if I can get it to come out. Just press it down so you know that you at least got it in there, because it tends to, when you're scooping it in, you get some air pockets. But I think we're right on the money. Okay, so 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Hey, Melanie. How are you today? Okay, so we're gonna scoop this in. That sounded way easier than it went. We're just gonna scoop this in. Okay, just making sure we got it all. So we didn't leave anything behind. Okay, now this lemon is on its last day, but we are going to see if we can revive it, and it's only going in skincare. We're not actually eating it, so we're okay. So you're just gonna zest a little lemon in here. You're gonna zest about 1/2 of a lemon. That's the goal. You're in pain? What happened, girl? None of that. You guys, this is like the first 2 weeks I haven't been in pain from my fall. It's been kind of nice, actually. Hey, Denise. Dana, I'm gonna have to go garage selling with you. That's an amazing deal. I love finding deals like that. I miss thrifty, you know, so. So I'm just zesting this lemon here. I'm trying to zest about 1/2 of it. So I'm just kind of going around what I think would be 1/2. Estimating 1/2. Oh, RA, yeah. Man, I'm sorry. That is no fun. My husband has psoriatic arthritis, so we live in that boat. And these weather changes are not helping either. Okay, so I think we got enough zest here. I'm just gonna get this off. Without actually cutting myself. Okay, and I didn't bring a knife over. Unless I have one. Oh, I have a butter knife. We'll just do a butter knife. You actually forgot about them, so I'm gonna tell you, we use more mason jars in this house than any other kind of cup. Like, we even use them for cups. So we have mason jars all over. Pretty much our cup cabinet is mason jars. We use them for everything. So I'm just cutting my lemon in half, and I'm just gonna squeeze some lemon juice in there. Oh, and not, not in my eye. Oh. Woo. Guys, hot mess over here. Hot Mess Express. Okay. So that's pretty good. Lemon in the eye. Okay, so now we're just gonna mix this all together really well with our sugar. Yes, mason jars are like the thing in this house. I love them. They're so useful for so many different things. So they're like a good purchase to have because you can use them for so many things. And a lot of them too have measurements on them, so you can use them as measuring cups. You can use them to store food. Like, it's like a very versatile thing. Sugar scrubs are nice. My daughter made me some as gifts a few years ago. They are amazing, and they're so good for your skin, you guys. We really should be exfoliating our skin a lot more than we do. And this is a really nice way to do it. Just have them by your bath or shower. I think we tend to exfoliate our face more than we exfoliate our body, but it's obviously the same skin, so we should probably do our whole body. Now, if you have sensitive skin, you really should replace your sugar with brown sugar. It's better for sensitive skin. Okay, let me get this in here. Now, this one is a little more thick. As far as like consistency goes. So that is the sugar scrub, and this is the lemon, and it smells really fresh. So this is our lemon one. So I just do the same thing in a jar. Wipe off my hands. It is refreshing, Suzette. I store my strawberries and blueberries in mason jars after rinsing them in vinegar and water bath. They keep for weeks. They do. And I do put a little paper towel on the bottom. So I just put a little paper towel on the bottom, and then you can store your fruits and vegetables inside the mason jars, and they, Dana's right. They last way longer if you do it that way. Way longer. Okay, so I'm just gonna scoop this in. You guys, these are such easy gifts to make for the holidays. I mean, you can triple the batches and just make a bunch. Put cute ribbons on them for the sugar scrub with a little tag. Do up a little self-care basket. It's great. And you can see the little lemon zests in there too. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but there's little lemon zest in there. So I'm gonna put my lid on, and I'm just gonna put in. So lemon zest. Put that to the side. Okay. And then we're gonna do a brown sugar. So, we just made fresh brown sugar for our scrub. Yes, it would be great for gardening hands and feet. Yeah, put a paper towel in the bottom, because what it does is any moisture that you didn't get out of your fruit when you actually wash them, it will absorb in the napkin and it will make them last even longer. Because if you get too much moisture in your jar, they'll still mold around the same time. So if you do it that way, it will suck any moisture into that paper towel out of your jar, and they'll last longer. And I usually will go in, and if we're not eating it, I will go in and change out the paper towel on the bottom every once in a while, but not very often. Okay, next we're doing brown sugar. Focus, Shaylee, focus. So we got our brown sugar, and we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm just gonna put it in this guy because this is a 1/2 cupper. He's right at that bar. Okay. And you don't necessarily need to pack it. I'm just packing it to see where I'm at. So we're doing a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Half cup of brown sugar. Put this to the side. And then we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of oil. And I'm gonna use, since I have a bunch of it, I'm just gonna use almond oil. So we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of olive oil. I mean, not olive oil, almond oil. My brain is not working. Okay, I think it's just geranium oil that's spilled all over the place. Okay, so we're gonna do a 1/2 cup in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna add a little vitamin E oil, which I didn't do in the other one. And then you can add whatever scent that you would like. I'm gonna actually go grab my vanilla because I wanna put some vanilla in here. You just love my dress? Oh, thank you. It's comfortable. I got it on Amazon. And I thought it was gonna be like silky. I thought it was gonna be like this weird silky material, you know, because some of the stuff that you get, but it's actually lined and it's really nice. So I'm just gonna take some of my vanilla extract. I'm just gonna pour just a little bit of vanilla in there. And then we're gonna mix this guy up. And we might need to add some more brown sugar. Yep. Guys, we need brown sugar. That vanilla, I don't know. Maybe I didn't pack it good enough. That's the great thing with sugar scrubs. You can just estimate until you get the right consistency. There we go. There we go. You want to actually, like, it's okay to be a little liquidy, but that was a little much. Ooh, you guys, this looks so good. Make sure you get out any chunks out. You're gonna be licking it off your skin. There's this one. So it is a little more oily, but you put the plain or the already melted oil in it, so that is why. So I'm gonna grab another mason jar. We're gonna put this in. Are you using real vanilla, flavoring, or imitation vanilla? So I make my own vanilla, so it is real vanilla. And we're actually making vanilla on Saturday on this page. We're gonna do a new round of vanilla extract. So, can somebody tell me what time the live is on Saturday? I think it's at 8 or 7. On Saturday, we're gonna make vanilla. And I gave the list of stuff to get to make your own with us. if you want to join us, or you can just watch and then do your own. Vodka, vanilla beans, and or any kind of hard alcohol, really. Rum and brandy are great in it. And then you'll want to get jars, and I posted the jars of what the ones I like to do because they seal really nice and they look really nice. So just pouring this guy in here because he's a little more oily. Okay, so there is the sugar scrub. Now it's going to separate. You're going to have to shake it up a little bit before you use this one, just because it is that different kind of oil in there. But you just shake it up and then use it. Scoop it out. Okay. So next we are going to do another brown sugar scrub. So if you like doing the oil, that's what it's going to look like. If you want more of a thicker one, this is what it's going to look like. So we are going to do 2 cups of brown sugar. Giving you options, you guys. Giving you options. Will the sugar melt if it's really hot? Yes. Yep. You don't want to get it too warm. So 1 cup. 2 cups. Everclear vodka. Everclear vodka is great. I like using Grey Goose. I got really rich vanilla off of Grey Goose. But really, it's whatever you can afford to get at the liquor store. So as long as it's high proof, you're fine. You can get the cheap vodka that's higher proof. It's not the end of the world. If you want really rich vanilla, then you want to get a nicer alcohol to use. Okay, so then we're going to do 1 cup of coconut oil. I'm going to open a new one because I don't think there's another cup in that. You guys, why do they make these things so hard to get into? Grey Goose is the best quality for sure. Yeah, I like using that one in my vanilla. I did Tito's and Grey Goose last time, and the Tito's actually wasn't bad. So it really just depends on where's my, oh, I left in the brown sugar. You guys seeing this at all? Got you all up high. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in 1 cup. This one's already kind of melting. It is definitely soft, which is great. So we got 1 cup of coconut oil. Hey Shay, how are you? Welcome in. So fun, you guys. Another Shay. We're gonna get all confused now. Okay. And since I did brown sugar and vanilla, I really like the combo. It's one of my favorites, so I'm gonna use more of my vanilla extract. And it's about, I don't know, a tablespoon. And then you're just gonna stir it up, you guys. Now this one is one of my favorite ones. I like the thicker. I just like coconut oil on my skin. It does well with my skin. I tend to break out really easy, especially around that time of the month. So, Stir, 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 stir. Now, Shay, do you have a page? Shay Shed. Did you go live? Okay, so I'm just gonna press this down, and I really want to break out that coconut oil chunks because there's some chunks in there, and you can see them, they're like white. Not that it really matters, I mean, to be quite honest. For looks and appeal, you probably should get all the chunks out, but for your own, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, me and Shay were on Denise, Doodle Denise Designs live earlier. She came over to say hi. Okay, guys, I'm not going to spend a lot of time getting out these little, they look like polka dots, coconut oil. If I wanted to, I'd just go grab my whisk and whisk them out, but I'm not really worried about it. And the next one we are going to do is a honey sugar scrub. So let me get this one in a jar, and then we will do the honey one. So you get a few options to do. And you can add whatever essential oils you want. If you want a lavender scrub or frankincense or whatever, you can always add whatever flavoring you like. I love brown sugar and vanilla, so I'm totally fine with that being my sugar scrub. And when I'm in the bath, I like fresh scents like citrus, so the lemon zest. Orange would be really good too. Hey Karen, welcome in. We're just making some sugar scrubs. We actually have more than enough to fill this whole jar. So, see what else we can fit in here. Hey babe, are you down here? He is not down here. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna put the rest of it in this one. It's okay. It's mine. It's got all the same things. Hey, Philip. Or is it Joy? Okay, so put that in there. We got our vanilla brown sugar scrub. If I can get the lid to shut. We'll work on that in a second. Might need to take some of that out. And now we're gonna do the honey sugar scrub. Hi, Joy. Welcome in. Okay, so we're gonna do a 1/2 cup brown sugar. So you guys, look it. I'm already getting low on my brown sugar we just made. I'm just gonna use my hands. Guys, we might just make our brown sugar. How crazy is that? Okay, so 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Got some stuck in the bottom. Okay. And then, hey babe, will you go in the cabinet in the kitchen and grab me another mason jar? Okay, thank you. There's like a set of 4 in there. Yeah, you can just grab me. Yeah, just grab me the whole container. That's fine. He's such a helper. No, honey, in the in the cabinet by the fridge on the top, where we keep like our sealer in the sealer bags and the mason jars. Yeah, that's all I need. Okay, so now we're gonna do 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Thank you, honey. This conversation sounds familiar. He said next time I won't help. He's a great helper. He's always helping me. And he's always protecting me from doing stupid stuff, so I'm just gonna hurt myself.
Only when we're close.
Only when we're close. But when I go on a trip, but were you proud of me? I didn't go ice skating.
I told you not to when you showed me the picture.
He told me not to. He told me not to. Okay, let me, because I have to clean my room. This is getting so bad. So bad. Okay, so then we're going to put in 1/4 cup. Now, you know what? This one, I usually melt my coconut oil because I'm doing the honey, and that's a thicker consistency. So I'm going to get up really quick and go melt this in the microwave just for a second. So I'm going to put my 1/4 cup in here. Okay, I'm gonna go melt this just for a few seconds. Was he worried you're gonna go ice skating? I sent him a picture of my hotel and the ice skating rink in the mall, and I was like, babe, my hotel. And he was like, no. Shaylee, no ice. You were still broken from your last trip. When I fell, well, I jumped. I guess I didn't really fall. I literally jumped, but I get myself in trouble a lot. We're close enough to melted. We've still got some solid in there, but I'm actually not that worried about it. Okay, so we're gonna do melted coconut oil, 1/4 in the bowl. Yeah, so at home he like tries to protect me from falling or doing something super crazy, and he usually does. He'll be like, babe, no, no, babe, no. But when I'm away, he can't really do that. So after my fall off of the snowbank, he saw the ice skating rink, and I think he panicked a little bit. You know what? We need a tablespoon. So you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of honey. Now you guys always try to get your local honey because it's good for your skin, it's good for allergies, it's good for all the things. So if you can, get local honey. And it supports your local honey people, which is great. I don't know what they're called. Where do they call them? Where is it at? Where is what at? Okay, so then you're gonna mix this together. Now this is the honey, brown sugar, You guys, I do not add any scents to this. Honey and brown sugar is great. You're just gonna want it well mixed in. Beekeepers, maybe? Yeah, beekeepers. It's like, what are they called? I'm not actually sure. Okay. And this is the honey one. Sliding around. Okay, so let me grab the mason jar for this one. I am gonna put honey. Oh, where is this? Would your husband ask you? Yes. Oh my gosh, it was funny. I don't know, it was probably like 6 years ago. I was so excited because the store, I just dropped a lavender piece in there. The store had whatchamacallits, and I haven't had a whatchamacallit in forever. So I bought the whatchamacallit, and I got home, and I came in, and I forgot the whatchamacallit in the car. So I told my husband, I was like, hey babe, can you go get the whatchamacallit on my cars? And he was like, how am I supposed to get a whatchamacallit out of the car if I don't know what it is? This went on for like 15 minutes. Like, he started to like panic a little bit. Like, I don't understand what you're asking me to get out of the car. I'm like, the whatchamacallit, so I can eat it. Oh my gosh, it was hysterical. We were going back and forth for the longest time. Finally, he came in and he was like, you've got to be kidding me. It was pretty funny. I still enjoy that one. I didn't realize he didn't know what a whatchamacallit was. I thought everybody knew what a whatchamacallit was. But I guess he had never heard of a whatchamacallit that was actual whatchamacallit. So, it was pretty funny. Now this one is going to be a little thicker because obviously the honey. So this is our honey sugar scrub. Now you don't need much of this at all. It does not take much with the richness of the brown sugar and the honey. A little goes a long way. And I just had the lid and I don't know where it is. It was pretty funny. It was one of my favorite moments. Like, I was so confused going back and forth with him, like, why don't you understand? Well, I just thought everybody knew what whatchamacallit was. I guess I didn't really think about it. Okay, now that's on there good. Okay, so shake this guy up a little bit since I mixed in the other one. So this gives you a little idea too of like the color difference. Okay, so this is the peppermint one that we did. If you want a full mason jar, you're gonna have to double the recipe. I am gonna post them after the live. So, and obviously if you wanna make a bunch, then just triple, quadruple the recipes. But this is, I did peppermint. You can do any kind of essential oil you want on it. And of course, this would be great for one of those 8-ounce mason jars. If you want a bigger one, double it at least. And you can put any scent you want in it. This was our almond oil, brown sugar, and vanilla. Now this one's a little more runny because it has that almond oil in it. So when you use it, you're just gonna shake it up really good and then scoop it out. So that's that one. And then we did the lemon zest, and we zested the lemon and put the lemon juice in there. So this is the lemon zest one. And this one pretty much fills up a whole jar, so you could probably double if you wanted to make it. It's like a doohickey, right? I just really thought everybody knew what a whatchamacallit was. I was just like, I was kind of getting upset a little bit. I'm like, how do you not understand what I'm saying? But he was just as frustrated because he had no idea what a whatchamacallit was. Okay, and then this is our honey, brown sugar, and actual real vanilla sugar scrub. Hey, Beth. Welcome in. And this one makes a full jar. So if you want to make 2 jars, then you double it. I'm going to post all of these. And then this is the honey brown sugar sugar scrub. So a couple options. Like I said, you guys can add whatever essential oils you want to any of them. I stick more on the natural side with the honeys, vanillas, and peppermint and lemon. But you can do floral, lavender, whatever you want. You just pick your base and then you can add it in. What kind of scoop do you use? So I do have little scoopers. I don't know if I have any right down here. You can get them on Amazon, but I do use these too. These are, I'll open this pack. So these little spatulas, and I get them out, but you could just put your fingers in there and get it out. The key is, sorry guys, the key is to not get your hands wet and put your hands in it, because you don't want to actually add water in there, because then it will make it go bad faster. So if you can scoop it out with dry hands, just use that, or you can use a little scoop. And they have little scoops that are rounded too that I have, that are like a candy scoop. You can use that too, but these work great too. Or a spoon, whatever you want. You just want to make sure that if you are using your hands, you're not putting your wet hands inside of it. Okay, so you've never used sugar scrub before. Do you put some on your hand and just rub it in your skin in the shower? Yes. Or the bath, whatever you want to do. So you put some in your hands and then you just rub it on your skin, and it exfoliates all the dead skin cells off and makes sure, with the coconut oil and all of the things in it and exfoliating off the dead skin, your skin feels amazing. So there's actually recipes for lip scrubs. There's scrubs for everything. But these are sensitive enough, like even the brown sugar ones, that you could do your whole body. I do my whole body. So I usually will like shave my legs and then I exfoliate. You will love sugar scrubs once you start. I think we tend to exfoliate our face more, like I was saying, but we forget about the rest of our body. And it's so important because it sheds the same as your face does. So it's so important to exfoliate your skin. So just rub it on, and it doesn't take much, you guys. It's just like one little scoop in there and just rub around your legs, everything, and then just rinse it off. Super easy, makes you feel amazing. Amazing, amazing. So these are sugar scrubs. And closer to the holidays, I'll start making my gift baskets. So we will start doing I'll show you how I package mine for gifts and all of that, just like we did the bath bombs. We'll start making actual gift baskets, and we'll do each item that we're going to put in the gift basket live and then kind of put our gift baskets together. So I'll have you guys be a part of that this year, because I tend to just do it on the side when I'm not live, but I'll show you my whole process of all of, the gift wrapping and how I make them look pretty and all of that. But yeah, so these ones are just mine. So they're, we're leaving them like that. They'll go up in my bathroom. I wanted to show you though, before I go. So you guys, these are the bars. Look how pretty they are. So these work really great. What I would do, I'll show you really, really quick. Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, so these are, obviously, these are the fizzers. But let me put one of these in here, if I can get it in without totally destroying it. Go in there. Trying to not have it like hit the bottom, but it's not opening up far enough for me. Okay, so there's that. And then all you do is you take your heat gun. All right, guys. I should have folded them over before I did that. See if I can get it to go down. Nope. We'll have to, I should have folded him over. Maybe he'll stick now that I got it. So you guys, now they're shrink wrapped. They're ready for their basket. So you don't have to worry about them breaking or falling apart. And then they can just peel them open and use them. So you can do the same thing with your bars. Now, when I make soap, I do the same thing with my actual bar soap. I have square ones, but all I have is the round ones right here. But we're gonna try it with a square in the round. I don't know how good we'll do, but. So you guys, these are just cheap, simple ways to make your stuff look professional for your gifts. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. Let's see. There we go. That's what I wanted it to do, but it was not. So I'm going to fold this down, hold it. And look at it. Perfectly packaged fizzy. So then you just plop it in with your pretty to up sugar scrubs and do it that way. I'm actually going to shrink wrap one more so you can see. And you can get these little bags. I'll post a link to them. They're on Amazon. You can get square ones, you can get round ones, and then there's different sizes you can get for like bigger bath bombs, or if you have smaller bath bombs, you don't have this big plastic sheet. Oh, the roses are falling off this guy. Okay. So I'm gonna hold this a little closer so you guys can watch, because it's kind of fun. It's like a science experiment. But it's hot. It's hot. See? There you go. I'll fold that down. And now you have your little fizzer for the bathtub. How long do they last in the bath? Well, they fizz out usually within the first like 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. But then the oils and the roses and the lavender and the essential oils are all in your bath. So it lasts for a full bath. Because that's really what you're trying to get out of the fizz is the oils and the good stuff that's for your skin. The fizz part is just fun to watch for the first like few minutes of it. But the actual stuff that's inside of here is what makes your bath luxurious, which is the oils and the lavender and all of those things. So, but yeah, you guys, super easy to do. You can shrink rack them like I showed you. We'll do all sorts of fun stuff. We'll get it done, but shelf life, they last pretty much for a really long time. It's just essential oils and stuff. They don't really go bad. I haven't had anything that I've lost or didn't use. I mean, now, I can't say that I have had one for over 2 years because I usually use them. But you're going to get at least 6 months to a year out of them for sure. So, they're not too bad. So, anyways, that's how you do sugar scrub. I'll post recipes up above in a new post. And then I will be live on Saturday for sure. We are making vanilla. And it will be on this page. I think it's in an event. And But we might just, I think I can do it on my page and it just says it's an event. I don't know. I've never done an event and it made it an event, so I'm not really sure. But the vanilla, we're going to do together live. And if I can, and tomorrow goes smoothly, we will come on tomorrow. How about the lemon zest one? So the lemon zest, I mean, it might start browning a little bit. You got like, I would say 2 months with the lemon zest one. I mean, it's in a carrier oil, so it's really going to stay in there. Plus you got the lemon actual juice in there. I mean, I wouldn't go over a month with the lemon zest one, but all these other ones, they're good. They're good. What's it saying? Forget what I'm saying. Oh, if I get off in time tomorrow, I will come live. I have a special thing planned for us. It involves fresh flowers, cotton, and a hammer. So, we are going to do that tomorrow, as long as I get off in time. So if you have fresh flowers and you have cotton towels, or like tea towels, or a cotton little dress or whatnot, and a hammer, and some parchment paper, you can join me doing this project. I just don't know what time I'm going to be off for sure, so I don't want to promise I'll be on and then have to disappoint and not come on. So that is the plan. We're going to use a hammer, fresh flowers, and cotton. Oh, bummer, Sheila. Well, we are almost done, but I'm glad that you came on. You'll have to watch the replay. So as long as that happens, I'll probably message you guys tomorrow afternoon and let you know what time I'm going to come on, if I can tomorrow. But it's a super fun project. I'm super excited to do it with you guys. So that will be happening tomorrow. Hammer, fresh flowers, and cotton. It's going to be awesome. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll probably see you over at Beth's, because Beth should be going live tonight. I haven't seen it. She's not. Thanks, Sheila. All right, you guys. And if you are new here, make sure you give me a follow if you liked tonight. We do all sorts of crazy fun stuff here. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Fingers are crossed tomorrow, but I'm not promising. With my hammer. Which I probably shouldn't be using. But we're going to do it because it's a cool project. You're going to love it. All right, you guys. Bye.